Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles draft here on the channel. Our rares. First, we have Leader's Talent, which is a card I've gotten run over by once, but that was in like a very select scenario where they went like 1-drop Leonardo into 2-drop Leader's Talent. It can do some stuff in like aggressive decks, but it's not like crazy. I do like the Ooze. Really nice in kind of an artifacts deck. It's colorless, so it just fits in a lot of shells and just gives you some good inevitability for whatever deck you end up playing. Grounded for Life is fine removal. I think the best common in this pack, though, is either Jenica, Bad Apple, Big Sister, which I don't like to take super early because it's a 5-drop, or Oroku Saki, which is a nice little card for a Ninja's deck. I think I'm just going to take the Ooze, though. Colorless goes a long way for early picks, gives you complete flexibility because this can just fit into any deck. And I think as a result, it's worth taking, even if Oroku Saki was better than it, which I don't think it is. It would, I think, still be best to take the Ooze first. Okay, now we'll just take the Mighty Mutanimals. Always happy to get this. This card is really, really strong. It's almost like a rare in many cases. Better than a lot of the rares, actually. It just, you basically play this, make your 2/2 that you make into a 3/3, or buff one of the creatures you already have in play, and then if they kill the 2/1, you're still left with a 3/3 or 3/3 worth of stats. It's pretty dang good. You should take this almost every time you see it, pretty much. The Mythic, not very good. Turtles in Time, but like the fact that both players get to draw the 7 cards means that like you're using this resource, and then I guess if you're bouncing a bunch of their creatures, then they might not want to shuffle them away, but it's not that good. And then Baxter's pretty strong, but Sewer Valence Cam is also really good. I might honestly second pick this. Just fits really nicely, but I like getting a Mutanimal second here. Now, pick 3. I think this is I think it's a Mechanized Ninja Cavalry line. This card's really strong, really flexible, great 2-drop. The other card I really like, or want to get more reps with even, is Leonardo Big Brother. This card can definitely do some work. Sneaking it in is pretty powerful if you can do that. Nobody can also be pretty good in the right shell. The Farm is not a great card, but what we're seeing here, we're seeing a few white cards. We're seeing a little bit of green with the Pachyderm and the Kitty, a little bit of blue. So we're just identifying maybe what's open. We don't see a single real like black card in the pack other than the Kitty. Red, white could be a good home. Wingnut can play decently in decks that are like going wide. So we already have 1 card, 2 cards to make multiple bodies. But I think there's a pretty nice Ninja Cavalry angle here. Now there's a Shredder. Or there is Old Hob. Old Hob plays really well with Mutanimals, with Ninja Cavalry. So I'm very tempted to just take this and build a deck around that a little bit. Shredder can be real nice, though. I think this is kind of a decision point. Like, do I think red has been more open or black? Given that there wasn't a single black card in the last pack, and that there's also a bot bashing time here, I'm leaning towards playing red a little bit more. We could also lean towards red because Ninja Cavalry means that if white's not open, we could play blue-red with the Ninja Cavalry and the Old Hob still technically making the deck. I think we'll take the Old Hob here, but keep in mind that we did just pass a Shredder. There's another Shredder. There's also Stomp by the Foot. Looks like it's not going to work out the way we wanted it to there. White's not looking the most open. Would I rather have Shredder Unrelenting or Stomp by the Foot? Probably the Shredder. This is only as good if I'm using sneak cards, but I assume in a sneak deck I'd be able to get this to work. It's not really a black-green card, whereas this is more flexible. I kind of want to try the Shredder too. Stomp by the Foot just seems like a better card, though. This is like one of the best black commons. This card takes some work. Okay, now we get an April. I love April, though there's also Manhole Missile and Return to the Sewers. Return to the Sewers would be branching into a new color. That just seems like it can't possibly be correct when there's 2 better options for me. And this card fits into any of the decks I'm playing, whereas this could only fit into the red-white version. So I think I'm going to take the April as a result. Ooze also plays really well with Stomp by the Foot. Lets you kick it easier. That's a consideration for sure. Yeah, we'll take April. Now there's a red-white land here. There's a bot bashing time, there's a Squirrelinoids, and there is an Stomp by the Foot. Squirrelinoids versus Stomp by the Foot is kind of funny because I think that Squirrelinoids in a black-white deck is probably better because you want the 1-drop, 2-drop kind of curve out potential. But Stomp by the Foot is like a hard to accept as that being worse than Squirrelinoids kind of card because this card's so good. I think we're leaning towards white-black though. So I'm going to kind of abandon this for now. Stomped is good, but let's get the 1-drop here. Try to really juice our situation. Could take Ray Fillet. I mean, there's a blue-red card, Ray Fillet, Turtle Lair for ninjas. Hamato Guardian Stance. The Raphael has not been a good performer. I'm not sure exactly why, but it feels like the 4/3 is just a little small for 4 mana at the moment with the fact that there's like a 2-mana deal 3 in the format. Ray Fillet is the best card, but it's just hard to imagine playing that. Hamato Guardian Stance, I do not mind that at all. I wasn't sure exactly what card to take there. I'm just going to take their Jenica Bad Apple Sister now. I like taking the white card there. I was kind of clicking around for sure. There's also Tunnel Rats and let me see Coloniax. Wingnut's not my favorite, so I'm just going to take the Jenica. Plays well with Mutanimals. Now I will get the tap land for the white-black deck to help me cast my cards more consistently. The old Hob is not working out as a pick compared to the Shredder, but maybe it'll work out in pack 2, depending on what we see. Like we're seeing a lot of red cards here. Okay. Pack 2. Okay, what do we see here? Well, just if we look, we have 1 black card, 2 black cards, then the land, and red cards we have Wingnut, Old Hob, and then a couple of those ones. So nothing crazy in red other than Old Hob, but nothing crazy in black other than it seemed fairly open. I might just take the Karai's Technique here. Pretty strong card, I think. What would I even be taking that was a red card? Like, nothing really. I don't love Bebop and Rocksteady. Nobody's hard to cast. I'm fine giving up these like 3 red cards I got with like basically last picks. Wow, Rat King, Verminister is really nice. The disappear mechanic is like a black-green thing, but it's really good in the sneak decks. I wouldn't mind Foot Ninjas. I would definitely not mind Splinter. But getting these makes me just want to cut my red cards and just be like, yep, this is my deck. Playing the black-white deck. And Rat King is really strong. Getting past it is also a good sign for us. Crazy. But a good card for us, too. Leatherhead is really strong, but it kind of makes sense that green would be open from this direction. We didn't really take a lot of green cards. I mean, we didn't pass a lot of green cards because we didn't see a lot of green cards, I feel like. But yeah, this is a pretty nice Anchovy Banana Pizza angle. It's like the best card in the pack by a mile for us. And I don't mind a Lord Dreg. Not at all. The question is Leonardo better than Lord Dreg in our deck? And that's an interesting thought. I think Leonardo's better. I'm just going to move my removal spell over here. This is kill spell, kill spell, kill spell. Combat trick. Leonardo's good. Lord Dreg is also good. I don't need the green mana to make this good. It's just making the 1/1s is pretty good. Triggering the disappear. I'm just going to take the Leonardo here. I really want to get more ninjas here. Okay, Koya's great. I'm going to try not to play the Hamato Guardian Stance. This is like a utility card. So we do need some more 2-drops and stuff. Escape Tunnel. But yeah, Koya is a very strong card for the Ninjas deck, obviously. You can also target your own things to trigger Disappear. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the Leonardo versus Lord Dreg. I will say I feel like I want to have more like the 1 through 3 versus like the 4s and 5s. I already have like a couple 4s and a 5, and this is a late game card. So I kind of feel like I've got some engine pieces already, and I'd rather just get some synergy enablers for my like cheap plays. Like Squirrelinoids would really like me to have as many sneak cards as possible. Okay, would I rather have High Flying Ace or Ice Cream Kitty, or Foot Mystic, but I don't really want the Foot Mystic. Let's take Ice Cream Kitty. It's good synergy with the Ooze. Good synergy with some of my token makers. Rat King, maybe. So let's take it. One copy is not going to be terrible. And then we get another Leonardo. That was one of my concerns. If I get too many Leonardos, then would I rather have the drag then? But I'm fine playing 2 Leonardos for sure. We get another Jenica. It works well with Leonardo because this is a 1/3 on its own. Jenica immediately makes it a 3/3, and yeah, seems pretty good. Turtle Lair, I might consider playing the copy. I almost took it the 1 pack when I saw it. I'll take Action News Crew now. Wheeling this is pretty wild. That card's pretty good. I guess I'll take the Insectoid Exterminator. I don't really like it, though. Sure, we'll just pass any card that is not right away. I guess I'll take the black-green land in case I find something I want to splash. Not that that's likely. Okay. Pack 3. We've got a lot of good playables. Oh my gosh. Dark Leo and Shredder. Crazy good for us here. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to wheel anything because the cards that we would like other than this are Death in the Family, Mechanized Ninja Cavalry, and Squirrelinoids, but this is a really good card for us. I'm feeling good about passing. I think I took, what did I take over Stomp by the Foot? Was it Old Hob? No, I think it was, maybe it was Old Hob. Guess that didn't work out perfectly. But Dark Leo and Shredder is fantastic. So how many cards do I have with Sneak? I've got 1, 2, 3. It's a really easy Death in the Family. Super good removal spell. I need some more extra removal. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Sneak cards. Seems pretty decent. Death in the Family is great. I don't really want to play Foot Elite, but Death in the Family is good. Now I can get a Uneasy Alliance as another kill spell. Pretty great. I wouldn't mind Turtle Blimp. I already have 2 Leonardo, so I don't need another one. Blimp is fine. I already have a couple 5-drops to play, though, and getting another kill spell is pretty good for me, I think. I would definitely like another 1-drop. I think that would go pretty well. I would like to be able to replace this card at some point, but I have 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. The Ice Cream Kitty seems like it could be decent. Perfect. We get a Lord Dreg now. I am glad to get one of these. And then there's EPF Point Squad, but that's not as good. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Good 2-drop with my Leonardos. If we can ever sneak it back to our hand, we're pretty happy. We already have 2 Jenicas. Foot Ninjas is interesting, but Ninja Cavalry is just fantastic for us. It's even a ninja for the Dark Leo and Shredder. Search for our library for a card, put it into our hand, then shuffle. Versus just taking another Ice Cream Kitty or a News Crew. I don't think this card's playable, is the problem. It's just so expensive. Like to go get the Ooze or something. I'm going to take another Action News Crew. I honestly think with enough, I have a decent amount of token makers. It could be fine in my deck. I don't think I need another Ice Cream Kitty. Okay. This is another Lord Dreg. Pretty decent. Okay, let's see how the bots did with my deck. Do we have any good cards? Well, we're not playing this. We're not playing this. Nice to know that my deck got a few green cards in it. It must have gotten confused when it saw Ice Cream Kitty. There was a person from Doctors Without Borders at the door. Ooh, we got a Foot Ninjas. I might play that. There was someone from Doctors Without Borders at the door, and it's nice to, I don't know, treat people like human beings. Like, I have a window. He knows I'm sitting here, and I didn't want to ignore a person that I was talking to. And so apologies for auto-passing through the rest of the draft. We had a pretty good deck, though, going into that, though, so Unfortunate that I didn't get to finish that out, but we will do our best. And sometimes you just gotta handicap yourself a little bit to keep things interesting. We don't really want this foot elite either. I kind of want to try the foot ninjas though. I think Ice Cream Kitty's fine. What would I cut? Maybe one action news gray. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. That seems fine to me. Yeah, I kind of want to try the foot ninjas too. Okay. It could be that foot ninjas isn't good enough, but for now, I think we'll run it like this and get into the games. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, we're all human beings out here in the world, and I got to do most of the draft, which is all the interesting parts. It was just going to be taking the best black or white card I saw for the rest of the way. So might as well make someone feel like a real person when they see me through their window, and like not just ignore them. Anyway, shout out to the NicolaiBolas Patreon if you enjoy my videos and you'd like to support my mission. And thanks to those who support at the credits level. It does make a tremendous difference. Okay, so we've got a pretty good hand here. The Ice Cream Kitty being a 2-drop is nice for us here. Helps us maybe get this Leonardo into play. And yeah. I think we're in pretty good shape. We can go Mutanimals, Jenica, Koya, Flicker, Jenica, sort of thing. But yeah, let's just do our absolute best. Now that we've got the deck before us, we just have to play it as good as we can. Okay. One of the 2-drops that can block Leonardo, which is kind of funny. Okay, let's sneak in our Leonardo. And play our guy back out again. Technically, like, did 1 point of damage versus we have this guy untapped versus this guy untapped. I don't know. Maybe that might not even be that big of a difference maker. Unfortunate. I will cycle this, because I do want to hit my land drops. I'm considering not playing this, but I think I will. Because if I play it, then I can attack them for 3. And I'm hoping to trade this off. I can always sacrifice it to Ice Cream Kitty. They're playing red mana. Okay. So what do I think is in their hand? They played 1-drop into tap land. So they probably either were lacking lands or they didn't have the action news crew. We've got 3 mana up, so they could have destroy a tap creature, but they could have just cast it then. Okay. I think my plan here is just keep playing my cards out. I mean, I'm going to buff up the action news crew. And then attack them for 8. I figure they have something here. Nope, they're not playing anything. That's weird. That's very strange. Now I'm in a spot where I could, like... Yeah, they have to bot bashing. This is why that card's so messed up. They have to kill it, but if they kill it, they just die here. Play land. I could play Koya, get rid of their action news crew for the time being, then attack with everything. They have 5, 6. Yeah, they have to chump block the Leonardo. They could, if they trade here, they take 5, 8, 9, so they would die. And then maybe I could even sneak in. I was determining whether I could sneak in the Leonardo Big Brother. Like I attack with everything. I play Koya, exile this, attack with everything. They block Leonardo. I sneak in a new Leonardo to the Ice Cream Kitty, and then they take 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so they would have died. Nice little win for the home team. In some ways, it's lucky that the person came to the door at the time they did versus like 2 minutes sooner, because I would have kind of had to ignore them then. Or lie to them, which I really don't like to lie to people, but be like, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be exactly lying to be like, I did tell them I was in the middle of something, but have to like explain it all would have taken too much time to be like, yeah, I'm in the middle of a conference call or something like that. Okay, going again. We've got a great hand here. April O'Neil is going to help us find our lands. The Ice Cream Kitty was pretty good that game. I wonder if they had some sneak cards they were trying to get going early and our kitty just shut them down. Digging for lands. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is crazy. I'm gonna go greedy and keep the Rat King. I have 2 drops to play for 4 turns. I have a suspicion this thing might trade off in combat next turn. Okay, it's not going to trade off in combat. But I'm still going to play this guy out. I could have played Ice Cream Kitty as well. Sure. Land is good. I'm setting up to go, like, sack this token to Ice Cream Kitty, play Rat King, make new token. Their spicy oatmeal pizza could be problematic. Probably going to have to kill the Mutanimals if I eventually play that. Ooh. Interesting. This is a ninja. I really don't want to trade it for Casey Jones, though. Beautiful. We'll just take our little bit of value here when they use their pizza to kill our Rat King, and then our Mutanimals will survive, hopefully. That's the goal. And also throw them off their curve a little bit, hopefully. They have 5 cards in hand. Rat King does die, but it made a token on the way. And now we can put... we can buff up our April, and then April can't be blocked by this, so they'd have to double block it. Yep, they have to kill it. Bot bashing time once again. Sure. I'm considering whether or not I care about hitting them with a Dark Leo more. Or whether I care about this being a bigger creature more. I think having this as a 3/3 is pretty dang important for the cause here. So I'm just going to play this guy. And now I can use my Ice Cream Kitty to trigger Disappear over and over if I need to. They only have 2 cards left. They attack with everything. Does that mean they have a board sweeper? Maybe. I think my main block is going to be here, here, here. I can afford to take 4 damage. They have a combat trick like +3/+0 to kill my Ice Cream Kitty. That's also fine. I don't want to take too much damage. They can turn something into a 4/5. I presume that's what they're trying to do. Okay. That's pretty scary for sure. That could just be lethal for me, honestly. That card is definitely a rare that I was hoping they did not have. Okay. Shucks. I don't have an answer for this, sadly, right now. That's really bad. Oh, that's so bad for me. Luckily, this can block here. I have 3, 6, 7, 8. Create a 1/1. Then if you control 5 or more ninjas, they lose half their life total rounded up. I have 1, 2. This isn't a ninja. I will attack with this 1/1. I think. Okay. So, because that'll make me a replacement 1/1. I have a good number of chump blockers here. I have some decent blockers for just general stuff. Okay. Good draw. Let's go for... Let's do this. And we'll play this, make another token. We have a lot of chump blockers available. If we draw a land, we can just exile this guy. Ooh, that's a really good draw. Sure. So I attack with this guy. And attack with my Death Touch Ninja. Kind of like keeping back my guys, but I kind of want to get through as well. I'm really afraid of just dying to another pizza. But I guess I don't have to worry about this because I have this. If they double block there, I'm pretty happy. I gain 3. I get another 1/1. I can make all my guys huge next turn. They have a lot more cards, but I'm at 7 now. Turtle Bloom, sure. Nobody, sure. I think they might be dead on board now. Oh, they can't bounce Donatello, right? Okay. Ooze. Is that a thing? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. They have 3 blockers. So that means 5 things are getting through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 1-powered guys. But if Raphael lives, I die. But all my guys have Death Touch, pretty much. Or most of my little ground guys do. So Raphael would probably block here. This could be an egregiously bad attack. Oh, I messed this up already. I'm super bad. Oh my gosh. I did mess this up. I forgot that this thing could crew. Oh my gosh. Looks like it's going to work out, though. They're going to just die because they didn't block Jenica, which they probably didn't want to do. And my guys were going to kill all their guys anyway. That was a nerve-wracking attack, that's for sure. That was a nerve-wracking. Okay, 2 wins. If we get a few wins here, I'll be pretty happy. I must say, I don't normally... It's maybe the first time that's ever happened where someone's knocked on my door during a draft. And then I've... Yeah. My gosh. It's still on my mind, as you can tell. I'm like, wow, what just happened? Sure, we'll keep this. This is a really good start for Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. We can attack in with both. If they block one, we... Oh my gosh, what a dream. Sure. I could have gotten Leonardo into play there. I don't really want to lose my random 1/1 though. Sure. This is an insane combination here. And if this thing dies, we'll get 3 +1/+1 counters, so stacking them all up on Rat King isn't that bad. Utrom Scientist, sure. Fine trade for me. And they put another card in the graveyard so the Buzzbots is active again. I mean, Rat King is just messing them up. Sure. I just get a 4/5 blocker for all time now. Okay. Let's keep this in reserve. We're not sure where we want it yet. I guess I could have protected against pizza specifically. I have Koya, which can eventually free this guy, maybe. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's good, too. This is also good, because I can use this as a combat trick. So we will use this. So we will lose one of our rats. We'll buff up this guy, and we'll kill this guy. So we lose one rat, but we get to kill one extra creature with our trick. Boom. Nice. So we basically traded a rat for a 2/2, which was kind of our goal there. Because we could have just killed the Baxter and then attacked. But then we wouldn't have killed their 1/1 or their 2/2, so. Our deck is cruising. Full cruise mode enabled. Really put things into perspective when you're making a draft video and then you start hearing about stuff that's happening around the world. Life is pretty good here in America. Okay. I really want to get the first rat out of this guy, so I'm just going to play this ultra conservative. Because getting at least a little bit of value out of all of your cards is really nice. And once I get this engine rolling, I'm pretty happy. But just playing a 1/1 doesn't do that much for me. And I'm not, like, conceivably going to make it bigger later anyway. But you saw how good it could be that game. And okay. Okay, I'm going to cycle this and then make a mutagen token. And now there's something for me to kill from their graveyard too. Sure. Nice. So we're going to play... it's a bummer we can't kill this and get our Rat King going. Let's just kill whatever big thing they play with this next turn. No, we have to do this. Don't like it, but we'll do it. Yep. So I assume they have some kill spells. They just drew 3 after all. Yep. Yep. That could be good. I think we'll go for... They do have 2 mana up. I suspect they have kill spells, but... I think they have Tenderize in hand, maybe. Nope, they do not. Why would they cycle that guy when they have the mana to play it, is the question. I've been very careful with this guy to try to get that first rat out of him, but I'm probably being too conservative. They have 5 cards, I have 3. But I'm going to draw a card to go up to 4 on my turn, and I have more stuff in play. So I think this is roughly even, just based on the land. The fact that they have more lands in play. Okay. Ice Cream Kitty could change things. Take that guy down. Start buffing up our flyer. Okay. We get 2 more tokens. Let's get the Rat King down. Okay. We could have gotten the Jenica back. Played Dark Leo. But they've used a couple interactor spells now. Yep. Ice Cream Kitty's good. Omni Cheese Pizza, yep. The more they do, the more likely my guy is to survive. Oh, they have one too. Yikes. Okay. Get this guy up to 3 power. Um, I might have to use my 5-mana mode on that guy, get him out of play. Okay, they're gaining some life. I get another rat. This is an intense game. Yeah, Ragamuffin Raptor's never getting that job done. They sack Ragamuffin Raptor. That's crazy. What an intense game this has been. Oh my gosh. This is a rat itself. I did not realize that. Oh my gosh, I messed this up, I guess. Wow, what a turn of events. Wow, I guess you gotta be careful. It's a card that I have in my deck and I didn't realize what it did. So I can use it to get back Lord Dreg. I can do the same thing. So I can sacrifice 3 rats, get back Lord Dreg, or I can get back Jenica. Jenica's 5 power. Lord Dreg is only 3 power. Jenica's also 2 ninjas. Okay, and now... Oh, this isn't 2 ninjas, it's just 1. Buff this guy. I don't think they're going to block any of my guys. This is 9. I'm going to try to buff up the... Take it to Leonardo out of play. Wow, they just concede? Huh. Wow! We managed to overcome the misunderstanding of the Rat King. What a crazy series that was. What a crazy sequence. You know what? This is probably karma for being a good person and talking to people. Oh my gosh. I can see why people are saying this is the best deck in the format. I mean, we're getting to kind of clobber some folks. Okie doke. On the draw. I don't think we can keep this. First play Mutanimals. Can't even cast other spells. This is a much better hand, I think. Let's ditch the Squirrelinoids because we can't cast it. This hand can, like, do stuff before drawing a swamp. Okay, we drew a swamp right away, so maybe we were going to be fine. The Ice Cream Kitty is here. And this thing can kill a 1/1. And the Ooze plus Kitty is such a good combo. I have ninjas in the deck that can like reset Koya for later. Currently there's nothing in the graveyard. 2/1 that kills their 1/1, pretty decent for 3 mana, especially because it's flying, has other synergies. They might kill it here. Nope, no kill spell. The ooze. Okay. That's pretty scary. Let's hope for removal. No, no removal. Okay. I am not liking my odds here. We have not drawn very well. We drew Koya. I guess we drew Ice Cream Kitty and Koya. No, we had the Koya. We drew Ice Cream Kitty and then all lands. Because we started off with 3 plains and now we have 3 swamps. Sure. It's kind of... This is actually really a weird play for them, because I know it buffs up their guy, but it also lets me get my ooze going. Because now I can kill their 1/1. It's like they still end up with a 1/1, but I get to activate my ooze. Okay. Lord Drag, sure. I would love to sack this before they can, but I think this will be fine too. They haven't had a kill spell before. They probably have one though. But I think I'll still go for the high upside play in case they don't. They do not. It's crazy to me that they don't have a play, actually, because I would have thought that... I mean, it's not crazy they do, because if they did have one, they would have killed the Ice Cream Kitty, so that their 1/1 could have attacked and stuck around. That's why I was so willing to make a greedy play like that. Okay, they have make your move. Okay, sure. Do they have Leonardo or something? They do. That's weird. Now they have to replay this guy, and they did 2 damage to me instead of more. Okay. Wow, okay. Let's just do this and start growing our 1/1 flyer. Okay. We can get rid of our Lord Dreg to get another token. Our kitty can start sacking stuff. They just replay neutrinos. We're happy to make this trade. Okay, let's start sacrificing stuff to draw some cards and see what we're working with here. So we'll sacrifice Koya. Okay, we can sacrifice a token. Or we can start using the tokens to push damage right now. Put a token here, put a token here, put a token here. Don't think we need to put tokens on the ground, guys. Let's just put 2 tokens onto our flyer. I should have done this in the other order. I can just hit them for 9. And then they hit me for 2 plus whatever they get. Yeah, that's too much damage, I think. Yeah, I did this in the wrong order. Yep, I messed this up. Major. If I'd done that first, I could have killed their neutrinos. Oh, gosh. This could haunt me. Okay, it's going to haunt me a little bit. Okay, at least I get to block the Jenica for free. And then I'm going to kill the neutrinos later. So I'll do this. Attack with these two guys. Kill neutrino, sacking Jenica. Play Jenica. Buff up one of my 2/2s. I still have good defenses up. I just would have been better if I had used my guys a little bit differently, I think. If I'd drawn my card first, I could have killed the neutrinos and saved myself 6 points of damage. Okay. Something can't block. Okay, that guy can't block. That's fine. Okay. I can kill them next turn. No, I can't kill them next turn. This thing's gonna keep attacking though. They can block it now though. That's fine. It's a little unfortunate the way this has gone. Unfortunately, I've drawn 4 lands in a row at a very crucial moment in the game. Ugh. Yep. I get a bunch of mutagen tokens, which would have been helpful on my turn. My opponent has 3 spells in hand because they've been missing lands. That's not good. At least it means this guy's not attacking, though. So I'm taking 5. That's a good draw. Do I attack them for 3? No, I don't think so. East Wind Avatar is scary. Okay, Leonardo. Okay. Sure. So I need to keep up 2 mana to sack this for 3 life. I could just play this guy. Yep, that's really not what I wanted to see. Of course they drew that. Because why wouldn't they? Or they had it. Oh, gosh. I'm just dead now. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can make it so all my creatures are lethal. This guy can get close. We'll buff up this guy. Of course they had Last Ronin's technique. Oh my gosh. So they just need any creature and they win. The problem this game is I drew 11 lands and they drew 5 lands. 6 lands. Man, if I had used the Ice Cream Kitty to draw a little bit more cards, I mean... Yeah. They're dead, so they have to go for it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I was considering drawing more cards with the Ice Cream Kitty. I could have tried to do an attack earlier in there. My gosh, I just did not draw enough spells. If I sacrificed my guys, I could have drawn like 4 cards and then I would have had like nothing going on. The big turn where they got to like make my guys unblockable was pretty bad. Not drawing first that one turn so I could kill the neutrinos was really bad. Like if I was at 6 more life, I think I could have won that game. Jeez Louise, that was frustrating. I have kill spells in that deck too. I had 11 lands and they had 6. It's just... I drew so many more cards than them. At a certain point, I was thinking I could have drawn more cards with the Ice Cream Kitty instead of putting the counters on my creatures. But putting the counters on my creatures was letting me attack. I could have like sacked one of the creatures after hitting them to draw like 4 or 5 cards. Just restock my hand completely. Hope for the best. Because I was at 5. So if they just play like a creature or even a creature that makes 2 bodies, I go to 1. And then I have like a few lethal threats. Jeez Louise, that was such a tricky spot because I have my 2 copies that I have, I think, 1 copy left of my Uneasy Alliance. I already used my -2/-2. What other kill spells do I have? I have Karai's Technique. That doesn't kill the 3/3. I mean, the 2/4. I have 1 copy of Anchovy Pizza, I think. Maybe. What do I 4th remove? I know I have another removal spell. Gosh, that was just frustrating. I just drew land after land after land. Okay, this is a great hand, though. I wish I had an extra planes, but beggars can't be choosers. I could just play the Dark Leo on turn 2. If they're playing red, I don't want to do that, though. Because it'll just die without getting a token out of it. Blue, okay. Let's just play the ninja. Sure. They'll just block this guy if I attack with it. So I go up to 3 ninjas. So I lose a token, but I gain it back. So I kept the token play, but I got this guy, and I don't even know. That doesn't seem that worth it. Yeah, they had the manhole missile. I should have just played Leonardo. Just have endless kill spots. This guy's always gotten bot bashing, which is kind of funny. I don't want to have one toughness things. Like they killed Jenica here. I get a nice little attack in. It's a good draw. If I put Leo in, I should have played this first so I could hit for more damage. Yep, punt. I could have had them at 5 here. Bummer. Keep the removal spell. I think I'm still going to win, but obviously if they were at 5 here, everything is that much better. Okay. Boom, got the win. Okay. I meant to turn off auto tapper for this draft run, and then I got distracted and forgot. I definitely forgot. Okay. 5 wins ain't too shabby. Jeez, they've got the Krang avatar. Okay, we got this one. I might just play Dark Leo and Shredder on turn 2. I love the idea of getting a free roll hit in, though. It's so tempting. No, the white-black mirror. Scry 1 to the top, okay. Yeah, like if I play Dark Leo and Shredder there, I'm in such better shape. I play too afraid. It's really bad. Real bad. My gosh. Just play Dark Leo and Shredder and win the game like a real player. Like, what am I doing? That's pretty good for me. That worked out. Like, now they have, like, pizza. Okay, well, they did not do that. Let's just keep this thing out of commission for the time being. Yep, Jenica's here. Like, they kind of have to trade, but then when they trade, they get punished. So, it works out for me. Because they don't want me to sneak something else in. Mighty Mutanimals, sure. We'll have to kill that with our Stomp by the Foot. Sure. Lita. Sure. So we attack with this. They block it with Lita or Mutanimals. Yep. What the doctor ordered. Kill Mutanimals. Play my last guy out. They're all Death Touchers, so that's pretty good. I can sacrifice them to get back Jenica if I want. So I'm kind of protected from removal now. Okay. At a certain point, they probably just have to accept that they're not going to make the trade they want. Like, so now I can sack 3 actual rats. Boom. I can get back Jenica. We're just crushing. It's Crusher. We are the domination machine. Oh my gosh. Our deck is insane. We might have even been able to win the game that we lost if we had either gone for more card draw or just accomplished it a little bit better. Like we'd drawn the cards more, or if we had just gotten a little luckier with the cards we did draw. But like that game was close. Like I could have just kept sacrificing the tokens to draw cards with the cat. I kind of had a 2-mana draw an extra card every turn engine. And unfortunately, I felt like I needed to buff the creatures I had because I wasn't drawing replacement creatures. But yeah, real good here. Real good. Okay, we can keep this hand because Jenica. Jenica is a white source for us, which not necessarily what we'd want, but it turns a 3-land hand into a 4-land hand, and actually if we draw planes in our first couple draw steps, we're now totally fine. And they mulligan, so maybe they'll be off to a slower start. And it even gives us something to do with our ooze. We will cycle the Jenica so we can play Koya next turn if need be. Madame Null. Sadly, we do not have an answer to that. I think we're going to play April O'Neil this turn. Next turn we can play Ooze. Get rid of our... Ooh, that's a good card. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think we need this land, though. Actually, we kind of do. Yeah, we'll keep both of these. So... And then this can answer whatever the big thing they play with Madame Null. Sure. Slight change of plan, sadly. I might give them another big creature off this. I can uneasy alliance this guy. Well, I'm definitely hitting them here. Yep. Let's do this. We'll let them get one more big guy. Which may or may not work. But this guy can reset one of them, and then we can get it back with Leonardo, is my hope. And they're paying life. And Black-White doesn't always have the biggest creatures. Oh, and if they don't have a creature here, oh my gosh, imagine how smart I'll feel then. They have another Orokusaki. Nope. You'd think they wouldn't want to trade 2 damage for 1, especially when they have a thing that lets them pay life for value. Okay, that's interesting. Are they going to go for it, though? They probably should. There's not that many things I could have. They don't. Okay. Play land. Attack them. Play Coid. If flickering that doesn't actually do anything now. I want to stomp by the foot this thing. I could also stomp by the foot the Shredder. Not killing Madame Null could be like a play that I use, then I just Koya whatever big thing they make at some point. Attack. So I could go. I'm just gonna play this. Attack Leonardo in over the April O'Neil. Deal 3. Then I stomp by the foot something. Seems okay. We'll see if they want to play something scary. And this thing can flicker our mechanized ninja cavalry, worst case scenario. Okay. This, yeah. Maybe I should have blocked first, because if they have +1/+3 in flying, this doesn't work. Okay, they have Lord Dreg. Maybe I should have killed this, but I'm going to be able to kill the token with my Koya. Not killing Madame Knoll is definitely a bold strategy. They're probably going to pay the thing for the token. But I'm going to kill the token, so I don't really mind. Yep, okay. That's good. Kill the token. Play this. Scry. Ooh, that's really good. That's great. Attack for 5. Okay. So this can't kill this, sadly. But this thing is going to be really hard to deal with. And I'm going to be making my own 1/1s because I'm going to be using the ooze tokens. I'm liking my chances here. The Madame Knoll did not scare me as much as I thought it would. I think maybe I've been overestimating how scary that is, though it is pretty scary still. But I just had a lot of interaction that was good against minor buffs. Though I guess if I'd Koya'd something, they could have then paid the life again. Okay. Okay, we are going to buff up our token, I think. Attack for 6. Play Lord Dreg. Get our 1/1/1. If I buff up the normal guy, then Koya is not as good against them. Yep, I messed it up. Oh, they buff up they get rid of their guy back? Sure. So they'll get a 1/1 and they'll get their guy back. I'll kill the Koya. Okay, kill Koya. Buff up my flyer. Attack with everything. Bob's your uncle. Got the victory. 7-1. And the Arena bots drafted the second half of Pack 2 for me. So, I mean, to be fair, they didn't really get me a single playable card, but it was good enough. The ooze gets it done. And I think that's why the Ninjas deck is seen as the best in the format. That was pretty fantastic. I think we built it pretty well. We drafted pretty well. And overall, I think we played pretty well. So, good stuff all around. If you made it to the end of the video, leave hashtag sneak wins because we got some sweet sneak wins. We had a lot of sneak cards, and I think we built it really well. And the Dark Leo and Shredder was a perfect card to open. We opened really well for this deck, I will be fair. The Ice Cream Kitty was cool. The Ooze was really good with a lot of our cards. It's just a great card in general. And yeah, we did have an Anchovy and Banana Pizza. I knew it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.